Hey, y'all, welcome to another video. I am Coco if you've never seen me before, or if you can call me Cheryl, whichever one you prefer, boo. I prefer to. In today's video, I just wanted to pop on really quick and just let every one of you know that I really appreciate you just for subscribing to my channel because you really didn't have to. You don't have to look, you don't have to click, you don't have to do any of those things, but you do anyway. And because of the fact that y'all even take time out of your day to watch my videos for however long you decide to watch them, it really gives me even more hope that I can continue to grow my channel. YouTube is the hardest platform for me to grow. YouTube don't play no games, y'all. It plays absolutely no freaking games. Like, you really got to work hard to grow your YouTube channel because it's not like any other platform out here. I'm on several other platforms, and this one is by far the hardest one that I have had yet. I have been stuck at 402 subscribers for the longest. First, I was stuck at 398. Then I was stuck at 400. Then I went up to 403. Then I went back down to 402. And I'm now at 402. Now, at one point, I was at 398 and I went back up to 401. And then I got stuck at 401 and went back down to 398. And I stayed there for about a week or two. And then I went back up to 400 and I stayed there for about another week or two. And y'all want to hear something really funny? The other day, when I just mentioned a few seconds ago about me going up to 403, I had 403 subscribers, y'all. And then within the same damn day, I went back down to 402. I was like, damn, you didn't even give me a chance. You just subscribed and was like, nope, gotcha. Like, nah, girl, I was playing with you. I wasn't for real. I was playing. Like, yeah, I couldn't believe that. That has never happened to me before. Like, I've had people like unsubscribe or whatever it is they do to make my numbers drop back down to what they were before they subscribed, but never within a day, less than 24 hours. It was like, oh, I was like, okay, somebody else subscribed, okay. And then I went back to check my YouTube studio to see if my last video had uploaded yet. I was like, damn, they ain't even give you another chance. Like, you just was like, oh no, nope, we changed our mind. Sorry, girl. Sorry for you. Yeah, that I thought that was hilarious. I actually laughed at that. I actually laughed out loud at that because that has never happened to me. Has anything like that? For all of y'all out there with a YouTube channel, has that ever happened to you before? Because it's never happened to me. And I just thought that shit was so dang on funny. So funny. But I didn't want to only come on here and thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, but I had to share that with y'all because that was hilarious. It was hilarious. One of the main things that I want to talk about today is the fact that I'm going to be 49 this year. I will be 49 on the 4th of June. And the fact that I'm still like really serious about doing this, like getting my channel like to where I want it to be, says so much for me because there are so many people my age out there who they're like, wanting to do this, but they're scared. And I have made other videos about, encouraging women and men too, to get on this platform. But for the most part, I want all the women, especially if you're a Black woman, get your behind on YouTube. What are you doing? Like, why are you not on here? YouTube is changing people's lives. It's changing my life, and it's changing my life because I get to come on here and do something that I love. I'm not getting paid to do it, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take or willing to make rather for, the long run, because I'm looking at the bigger picture, because I know what I'm doing today is going to pay off in the long run. Yeah. Now, had I started my channel when my oldest daughter told me to way back, you know, so several years ago, my channel would have blown up by now because that was back when it didn't really matter if you had a Canon camera and all this other stuff or any kind of camera. You could just get your phone out and start recording. It didn't matter what kind of quality you had. None of that mattered. People was in their basements. People had bad lighting. They just nobody cared. People were just on YouTube watching other people do stuff, tutorials and act crazy and just all kind of things. Nobody cared. But now it's totally different. And it's harder to grow your channel now. Now, I know that some people are blowing up within a matter of days and weeks, a few months. But for me, my path, obviously, I have a slower process for my blow up. And that's cool. I'm okay with that because it just gives me a chance to really hone in on my craft and, get better at my editing, get better at, my niche. I really don't have just one niche, but it just the fact that my channel is taking the pace that it's taking, it just allows me to play around with it more and to experiment with it more because not that many people are watching me, not that many people are subscribed to me. So it's like I'm really not pressed about the numbers anymore. Now, at first I was really, really pressed about the numbers because I was like, wow, everybody else is blowing up. People are getting monetized. And girl, you still here sitting here at 398 subscribers. But I had to stop that because I was like, these are 398 people who found you worthy of their time. So you need to be grateful for that because you could be at like one person. And y'all, it was hard for me to get those 300 and some people. And the crazy thing is that the whole time that I wasn't even uploading any content, people were still subscribing to my channel. And all I had was old ass videos on there from 2017. That is insane to me. Like, I didn't understand that. I did not understand that. Probably because I had it in my link tree. I don't know. I don't know if people were like when I would post my link tree on my stories on Instagram. I don't know if people were actually looking at every link that I had on my link tree and happened to see that YouTube was there and clicked on it and subscribed. I don't know. But while I wasn't, y'all, over the years that I wasn't even posting content, I gained over 100 subscribers. Over 100. I gained that many people, though, as subscribers not even doing nothing. I hadn't posted a thing. I think I might have posted one thing talking about I'm about to come back to my channel. And y'all, let me tell you something. I didn't come back to my channel after I posted that for like another year. I just came back over the summer and now I am being more consistent. I have decided that the best thing for me to do is create batch content. And if you want to really be able to be successful with your channel, and I know you're probably like, girl, you only got 400 some subscribers. How can you tell me how to be successful on my channel? I'm telling you what I know. Batch your content. Batch your content. Because if you try to make one video at a time, that can really mess you up. That can muff you up so bad. And let me tell you why. Because life be lifing. Life be lifing, and life don't care who it be lifing on. It does not care. Life is lifing for me right now. But because I have started batching my content on days that I probably won't be able to record, I can just pop out a video because I got like 3 or 4 in stash. You know what I'm saying? Like I got them batched away. So on a day that I just might not feel like recording, or I probably, like I said, I probably won't be able to. I might not be able to record. I don't have to worry about that because why? I've already recorded 3 or 4 videos, and I got them waiting in the wings. Yeah, that's what I've started to do because I realized, girl, one video a day is not working for you, boo. It's not. You want to be consistent, but the way to keep your consistency up is for you to batch that content because trying to do it day by day ain't working. It's not working for you. It might work for y'all. It might work for somebody else, but it ain't working for me. it did not work for me at all. Now, for a little bit, it was doing what I needed to do. But for the most part, I was realizing like, okay, this is happening, that's happening, and you can't. And then I ended up getting sick for like 2 weeks. I was out of commission. I felt like shit. I was so sick, y'all. I don't know what the hell I had, but it was horrible. I lost my voice for like 3 days. Then when my voice came back, I could barely talk for about another dang on near 3 or 4 days. And then I still had a horrible like sinus pressure, horrible sinus um thing going on. I had a lot of phlegm in my chest, and I know that's TMI, but I was so sick and I couldn't record. I could not record all the time because I could barely talk, like I said, and I just felt so bad that whole entire time. I had no energy. I just didn't want to do anything. And if I had batched my content, that wouldn't have been an issue for me because I would have been able to just like pump the videos out. But because I didn't do that, um, your girl was messed up. My watch hours went down, my views went down. I lost a couple of subscribers, probably more than a couple, because people were like, "Damn, she just not putting nothing out. Let me unsubscribe from her." So I just messed myself up by not batching out my content. That's why I'm telling y'all, if y'all decide to get on YouTube and make your channel or whatever, and excuse me, if that's something you decide you want to do, batch your content. And another thing, if you want to do content creation full time, do not make this your only platform. You need to branch out and get on other platforms. I'm on several others, like I mentioned before, and that is a part of my strategy. It was a strategy that I developed several years ago because I knew what I wanted to do. So I started growing my other platforms, and like I said, this one is the hardest one because I waited so long to take it seriously, and the things have changed now. And what I have learned through the YouTube studio is that the algorithm is totally different now. The algorithm now is not even based on the numbers, it's based on who is on YouTube. So it's showing people videos according to what you're talking about, what you're doing. Like the numbers, that's who your YouTube is pushing your content to. That's who the algorithm is floating right now. It's like it goes according to, okay, this person's talking about this, and we see that, you know, the algorithm is loving them. So we're gonna push them out. It's not even about like um just the people with like really big channels anymore, because you can see somebody, if you've ever noticed, like on the homepage, you will see somebody like me, my channel will be next to somebody with like 100,000 subscribers. Before, that was never the case. You would only see people who had 50,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, 3.1 million subscribers. You would not see a person with 30 subscribers next to somebody with 20,000 subscribers. That was not a thing before, but now they've changed it because they're trying to help small channels, small creators really have a chance at this thing. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you are in my age range and you really want to do this, get out here and do it. It's once you make the first video, it's so easy after that. And for me, I'm comfortable in front of the camera and I'm comfortable speaking in front of, a large group of people because it's something that I've had to do um, when I would give presentations in college. So I'm not new to that and I'm not uncomfortable doing it. And plus, I love doing it. I love doing this. It's therapeutic for me. It's an outlet for me. It's a way for me to just get a lot of things off of my chest. And even though I know that this is a platform where you have to really watch how transparent you are with people because there's a lot of trolls on this mug, um, as with any other social media platform, Um, but yeah, you can be your authentic self here. You don't have to worry about being aesthetically pleasing because people just want to see the real you. They want to feel like they can connect with you. They want to know that there's somebody out there that's going through the same thing, the things that they're going through. They want to know that there's somebody out there who is not making it seem like their life is just this perfect thing and nothing is ever going wrong for them. They want to connect with somebody like that. It's something on YouTube for everybody. There's a tribe out there for everybody, and you just have to find yours. And that's why I keep posting, even though my views are low. I'm like, I'm not gonna let that stop me, because I see the bigger picture. The bigger picture. And when you see the bigger picture, you have a vision for yourself. Who's gonna stop you, boo? The only person that can stop you is you. I had to stop another thing that keeps me so motivated to do this and so excited about doing this is because I stopped worrying about YouTube Studio every 5 seconds. Now, I will admit, there are days where I'm like refreshing that thing, refreshing that thing, refreshing that thing. But for the most part, I have really stopped doing that because it wasn't doing anything but discouraging me. I would still post, but it was still making me feel like, dang, ain't nobody watching my shit. Nobody's watching me. And I just have to be like, girl, nobody's watching you because don't nobody know who the hell you are. So the more content I continue to put out, hopefully the algorithm will pick it up and start to push me more out into people's home pages. And then every week YouTube also sends your weekly like updates about what you've done on YouTube, and it tells you like how many people watched you, how many people reached out like and interacted with you, and who what like which video they watched the most. And it's another thing that they tell you, oh, how most people found your page. And they have like through clicks, and I think through shorts and the homepage. So I think those are the three. I might be lying, but I might not be. I don't know. Don't get me lying, but that might be the truth too. Yeah, so every week you get that, and then it helps you to see like what what kind of content, what you're putting out that people are really resonating with the most. And also, if this is something you decide to do, don't completely neglect YouTube Studio, because it has all of your analytics there. Everything that you need to know about your channel is in the YouTube Studio. So you want to be mindful of those things. You want to pay attention to those things on a regular basis, because when you do that, you can see not just once a week when they send you their little update, but you can actually check on your own to see how your content is performing and what is doing the most. Like now my shorts get more views than my long form content. I don't know why, but they do. I don't get a lot of engagement on my videos. But that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, don't nobody know who I am. And that's a catch 22. And I say that because the good thing about that is that I can continue to experiment with my channel. I can continue to just get a feel, continue to keep getting a feel for what people are liking that I'm putting out. But the bad thing about it is don't nobody know who the hell I am. So not people not knowing who I am is good and bad. That's basically what I'm saying. But anyway, y'all, this was fun. I really enjoyed talking to y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will spin the block and see y'all again in the next one. Talk to y'all later. Bye.